This is part 3 of our series, I Escaped. Do watch the previous parts for the full story. We also post the full-length videos on our YouTube channel. The gates of the Cambodian scam compound had slammed shut. The 7 young men from Kerala, along with others from across Asia and Africa, were now prisoners. Their dream of a tech job was gone, replaced by a single brutal command: scam people or suffer. The first refusal was met with immediate, calculated violence. According to the survivors' testimonies, anyone who said no was dragged to a separate room. The sounds that came from that room were designed to terrorize everyone else into submission. The sickening thud of iron rods against flesh, the crackle of an electric taser, and the agonized screams of a man being broken. After that, no one refused. They complied. Their life became a waking nightmare, a cycle of abuse that repeated every single day. The shifts were 15 to 18 hours long. They were forced to sit in front of a computer, their every keystroke monitored, their every message read by supervisors who patrolled the floor like prison guards. They were given scripts and fake profiles and ordered to run sophisticated scams targeting people in the West. The quotas were impossible. Each person was expected to generate thousands of dollars in scam revenue every single day. Failure was not an option. If you didn't meet your target, the punishment was swift. Survivors described being denied food for days, forced to stand for hours without rest, or being tasered with electric batons until they collapsed. This wasn't just physical torture, it was psychological warfare. The goal wasn't just to make them work, it was to erase their identity, to crush their spirit, to turn them from educated young men into obedient, unthinking tools of fraud. They were no longer people, they were assets. Their value measured only by the amount of money they could steal. The shame was suffocating. One survivor later said, "I felt like I was stabbing my own people. I had to lie to grandmothers, to students. I knew I was hurting them, but if I didn't, they would hurt me more." Weeks turned into a month. Hope began to fade, replaced by a gnawing, constant fear. They realized no one was coming to rescue them. The police were complicit, their embassy was unreachable, and their families had no idea where they were. They were completely alone, trapped in a house of horrors on the other side of the world. They had only 2 choices left: submit and lose their souls, or risk everything on one desperate, impossible chance at freedom. To learn how they began to secretly plan their daring escape, follow for part 4, and subscribe to History and Beyond.